はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボです。ということで NBA2K マキリアやっていきたいと思います。さあということで本日はオールスターでございます。メンツはパーッとこんな感じです。こんな感じです。こんな感じです。はいで相手にヤニスでしたりテイタムでしたりっていう感じですね。であれらしいね、なんか確か今年からあれ来年からだっけ、来年か今年からがなんかオールスターのあれが変わるんでしょ、ちょっと確か。
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Edwards is out there with MP. Then there's Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic.
4年連続 MVP ワンチャンない説もある。そんなこと。
On the wing, Giannis.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now, Brunson, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Can't cash in from the high post.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was
going to just pound it in. Pound it in.
How about that?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here's MP for three.
やべ、テイクオーバーたまんねえ。やばい。
He's on the board with that shot made.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Young against Doncic. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 2. Young, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Brunson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. And here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Edwards. Pass to MP. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Wait!
The alley-oop home. Brunson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Brunson kicks to Tatum. Now here's Embiid. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From the arc. It's rebounded by the West.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Takes the 3. MP, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. Trailing by 2. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6.
Ooh, that was nice. That's the #1 thing on his mind every time he touches.
And GA with the D right there on him. Still went hard to the rim.
You know, I think he likes it that way, guys. Just gives him a chance to Snapchat somebody.
Brunson. It's hauled in by MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Tatum. And the East has possession. Young taking his time here. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point line.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Here's Edwards. Shot opportunity.
Nice.
Jokic with the bucket.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over MP. Antetokounmpo, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's MP. He's got 9. Brunson outside. Over Edwards. That's short off the rim.
Take over たまらない。痛すぎ。
The West leading by 4. The 3. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
And Edwards with the stop.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Young finds Tatum. And here is Antetokounmpo. And another miss by the East.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The East trail by 9. Brunson outside. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the East. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Holmgren comes in for Jokic. And it's John Morant in for Edwards. Brunson, no good.
あ、てか、そっか、ウェンビー怪我してるから出れねえのか、あいつ。
Here's MP. He got it up. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
どうなんです？感覚的にはダメです。
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? You just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center.
でかい、びっくりした。顔やばい。
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
MP getting it done for the West All-Stars. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've back with East with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Reza Shea. Young comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. MP's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Edwards comes in for Williamson. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Dillingham. And Luka Doncic subbed in for John Morant. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's MP. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal. And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Giannis dishes to Young. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, jams it right over MP. Wow.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's the West All-Stars cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Young. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum, and it's Brunson in at the two-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
絶対出ると思ったから頑張って戻ろうとしたのに。
Young outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo.
Nice pass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
あそこから
This has got the first basket of the second half here for the East All-Stars. The West leading by 19. On the wing, MP. Antetokounmpo defending.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Giannis outside. Embiid from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Giannis, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
For three, Edwards.
Nice.
It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Runs in the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Good defense by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West. Into the lane, to the paint. Here's Jokic.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
The West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And Jokic drops them both. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Pass to Jokic. Tries again. It's not
決めるまで一発で決めていただきたい僕のアシストがね取れなくなるんで
Young outside. Now Embiid covered by MP. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket by MP.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Antetokounmpo against MP. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And good work inside.
そう以上になんかテイクオーバー入れないの辛いな。
when he can be effective down low.
オンラインですけどテイクオーバーは入れるからな。
Young outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Brunson. West All-Stars with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Young passes to Tatum. Inside. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Mitchell, he's checked in for Young. Morant, he's checked in for the West. Tatum dishes to Antetokounmpo. Brunson up top, guarded by Morant. And here's Giannis from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. The East trail by 21. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 23 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Tatum. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP.
Doncic.
Floats it up for Doncic.
まあまあダンクとはいかなかったが
Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
なかなか見ない
20 seconds left to play in the third.
パス連携
Morant against Brunson. This one for 3. That shot no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the West All-Stars. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And
for the West, MP comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Moran finds MP. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Banchero. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And here are the East All-Stars. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Morant is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 4 spot. Here's Young. And rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Just 3 to shoot. Young.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
I like when Holmgren's teammates take advantage of his length. Perfect alley-oop.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
MP against Antetokounmpo. Williamson outside. Here's Morant. Count it.
Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. From deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP, no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now Tatum. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Morant.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
高い方ではあるけど。
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another. It matters.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. Embiid with a screen on Morant. And here's Young from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And that one, good. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And the rejection by MP. And some changes here for the East. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Reza Shea is coming in for Jason Tatum. And Ball subbed in for Young. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Şengün's checked in for Holmgren. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. And so Morant will bring it up for the West. Banchero against MP. Şengün with a screen on Banchero. Embiid with the steal. The try by Mitchell.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Now, here's MP. Şengün with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
やべえ、しくったしくった華麗に決めようと思った矢先30点目を。
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
まあ一時期はどうなるかと思いましたが。
To know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks everyone for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
よし、とりあえず4年連続の受賞。あざーす。アングルがすごい。さあ、ということで次回からシーズンへ戻ります。ではみんな、さらばだ。また戦おう。ということで、
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken. They're a good team. We got you. So we're gonna win.
あんまもう誰がいるかが分かんねえんだよな。まあ次回サクッとやっていきたいと思います。ということで本日これで終わりたいと思います。さよなら。